Hello everybody, and welcome in to day 17 of Plain Days with Matt, a modded Minecraft adventure. I almost hit the wrong keybind. When I start my offline worlds, this thing up here in the corner is on. It's on anytime you open up a world, and I have keybind set to Y to turn it off. And I'm in the habit of hitting that when I open up worlds because of the offline world. Saturday I just straight up slept right through everything, and yesterday same thing, and today yeah, that's why it's a after breakfast stream rather than post pre-breakfast. I also slept right through. Well, okay, so I woke up, turned off the alarm, and then oh, it's doing it on this world too. Something is going on with waystones. So this is not actually inactive. You can see it has everything. But if you've seen the previous streams or episodes, you'll notice some stuff is missing. That's because it just sets it back to the default order. Like, the mineshaft number 1 is right here, rather than right here where it should be. And I can't fix it, by the way. I noticed that with the there was an update recently to Waystones, and for whatever reason, it just resets the order back to the order I activated them in. The thing is, if I had activated a different one than spawn, that would be the one that I'd set at the top. Even though, as you can see, it's already registered that they're all active. So I don't know what's going on with that, and I hope a fix comes in for it soon. Because it's, yeah, as you can see, I have to go here and find mineshaft among all the other things. This is where we're going to finish. Well, not finish, but do more of this. Because yeah, I want to get all of these lit up for the Coliseum. Wait, where are my torches? Torches here? Okay. Hey, fellas. Okay. Do I have? I do have. Okay. If you didn't catch that, I threw this out. Pick block. I was checking to see if I had this. Oh wait. Switching between my offline world and this world is a bit weird. I do still have that really ugly cough. I'm actually sucking on a cough drop right now. But switching between the two worlds is a little bit weird because the other world has goblin tuned pickaxes and other tools, which have +2 block interaction range. Also, one thing that's nice about this being, alright, that's where I came in, super flat, it's very easy to light up everything for the Coliseum. If it weren't super flat, I would have to probably build it in the sky, rather than have built it on the surface. Just because of all the caves and everything, getting all that lit up would be too difficult. I mean, right now I could just go through the whole mine shafts and light them up, but this is how we do mine shafts here. Oh, these guys keep coming in and bothering me while I'm on my offline world project, main project. So I started using /kill on bats, and discovered almost every single time I do, there are 15. Exactly, 15. Like, there are times where there are 16, there are times where there are 17, 18, there was one that there was 14. Hold on. But 9 times out of 10, there are exactly 15 bats. These guys. Oh, there's a spawner. I actually have this here for thieves. In order to avoid doing that. And yes, most of this will probably be just me clearing out mine shafts. This being today's stream. But I might do. I have an idea for another thing I could do. That I know isn't in the whatchamacallit, the goal books. Hey. Here it is. Can you bats go somewhere else, please? Thank you. There he is. Sir, I'm trying to free you. Stop moving backwards. Okay? Or, well, I guess that works. Oh, they came from up. I'm also probably going to run out of torches. I do have charcoal, okay. Oh, hello. And then back here, yep. Oh, he came down from here. Hello up there. Mine shafts just go on forever. Also, I don't think I explained properly. At least in today's stream. The reason I'm lighting all these up, I have a Coliseum up top that relies on natural mob spawning. And let's make more. And because of that, it can't spawn if or it loses effectiveness if, you know, there's caves and stuff like this. I did? Yeah. Now on my offline world, I made a data pack, which basically makes that irrelevant, because it allows me to craft spawners or break a spawner and pick it up, and then I can place that down and use that. So like I could just whip out a diamond, or what do I have to cost? So on my offline world, it's not on this one. As you can see, I'm clicking here, there's nothing. There's no recipe. But on my offline world, I can craft spawners, and I can get them if I break them using a diamond or netherite pickaxe. There we go. And then I can also craft spawn eggs. But if I were on that one, which I used to make a super experienced farm, but I didn't put that data pack on this world. Where are these guys hiding? Is there a geode right here just hiding? This is part of why I just tear apart the mine shafts. Can't miss anything if there's nothing left. The whack? Actually, you know what? I don't even know what it is, because this is 3 tall. This is just fake. Oh, hello there. He must be above me. Now, I have thought about adding the data pack that I made to this world, but for now, I ain't. Right. Just left it at that without giving it silk touch. And the reason for that, if you haven't seen the previous streams or episodes, or well, VODs, is because I have extra diamond levels. I kind of want to break it. So don't really care too much about giving it the extra enchants yet. I cannot tell if they are up or down. Or are they just like right in there? Okay, so they're probably... I'm on top of them now. You can see that. Yep, it's up. So I need to figure out how to get up there. Not right now. Right now I'm doing this. Alright. I think someone just went in lava. Also, yes, I'm aware I didn't sleep through the night. I was surrounded by monsters. When I was lighting up over there. When night hit. Well, I found a way up. Yep, there's the lava log. Hey, y'all, you know you don't have to go in the lava, right? Here, let me clean that up. How many spiders? Got a cough right when that happened. Oh, and as I was saying about the data pack, if I do add it to this world, it would probably be mainly for the Colosseum. So I might use it for... Oh, I'm out of torches. For an experience farm, but I don't know about the experience farm part with the Colosseum. So the main thing here is getting everything within this square. Means here and here. Oh, I was already over here. Let me put a torch down. It would apparently just left that bad. And I thought I was sleeping while getting shot at. It was just not close enough to stop that. I lit up over here. No. Okay. Yeah. What? This is lit up. Why are there... Where are you guys? Because I lit up over here. This is so confusing. They're just spawning in the lit up areas? there. Oh. You know, think about it, maybe flattening this, digging that out wasn't a bad idea because of the slimes, but it's fine. Um, Assume there aren't really a way I could just mark out a whole line along the chunk. There we go. This side doesn't really matter, but I can't even see me. There's no spawnable spots for you. It's all lit up. They are spawning in the dark, or in the light. Oh, unless it came from up here. Okay. Why else you over all the way in the corner? Was checking to make sure that wasn't a... Look, look. A hole in the ceiling. That's what I was trying to say. I got distracted. Sorry, I had a cough. Okay. Sure. Goodbye. Did you get... Okay. I know zombies don't got brains, but, that was... even worse than usual. He could've just walked right over and he didn't. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Okay. That was strange. Where are you coming from? I need to get down here. Okay. That looks like it should probably have been minecart. That's not right. Can you figure out how to get to down there? I was failing that scroll. That one wasn't even just my mouse reaction, that was just me. Okay, where are they? Oops. No, let's do it. I don't take fire damage. Oh, I might be the wrong way. No. I haven't been over here yet. Okay. I've been here. Not up there. Where did you... Where did... Oh, I missed sleeping through the night. This one was just me not paying attention. So unrelated to Minecraft, Target gets in seasonal cookies from their own bakery stuff the favorite day. And I gave the current seasonal ones a try. I shouldn't have because I can't afford it, but I did. I had hopes. Because, I mean, they use actual... It's lemon meringue and strawberries and cream. Strawberries and cream was fine. Hold on. The lemon meringue... Lemon can go many, many ways, depending on how they make it. Oh. A trader spawn. But, it can go many, many ways, depending on how they make it. It's either up or down. And they use lemon zest and lemon oil, so I thought it'd be fine. The lemon is like a hint. No? Which is not great. Okay, so it's up. Means we go this way. Right? Here we go. It's like if you're gonna use actual lemon, you should make it taste like actual lemon, not like a hint of lemon. Hello, Gala. Moon boots. We tried those. I want to keep you for the shirt. I just put my torches. But I don't have a name tag. I've already done it. Okay. Question becomes, how do I get over to these guys? They spawned in a geode. And these guys, what? Okay, let's take you back to spawn. Or well, not spawn, but the other. Leads, where are my leads? We need a boat. Uh, There, okay. Oh. Thank you. 18, so 19 now. Getting to have shirts is nice. So I need to make more torches. I need to make more charcoal. I have to go over to here. What's over here? It's a geode. Oh no, I want to light up all the geodes, aren't I? They're gonna take spawns too. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Let's get these cooking. I want to sneeze. It took a bit for the sneeze to come out. Where about the tough? Over here. For some reason, my spelling of spruce, to me, it looked like it had two R's. And that threw me off. Berries? No. They're not migrate the monster loot and stuff over. I did not. Okay. Hold on. Nope. Does it not let me do that in here? No, okay. I thought it might, but apparently doesn't. Those all got sucked up into a barrel. Or, yeah, a barrel. Flint, I think, is in here still? No. These will all come in useful for dispensers later. So I'm gonna move them. Give them their own little home. And Nether is back here. Nether end is this. Mob loot, mob loot. You know what? No, I want you. Okay. get more emeralds. Yeah, I'll get more emeralds and then continue the sorting. Part of it is I need more to repair. I only cook 3 times. Sorry, this call from again. I hadn't meant to close out of there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's go replace her. Wait, no, they only, it's carrots I'm doing for them. At least it was someone easily replaceable, and not one of them. Yeah, I hadn't meant to close out of my inventory. No. Which is why I also crouched at the same time. Because I was hitting shift, so I could just easily redo the whole stack. Go on, dude. Fortunately, I assume he couldn't be seen by anyone else. No gossip will go around about how I killed one of them. Sorry, Eddie. Didn't mean to grab you. And in case you didn't know, one stack of iron blocks is enough to trade fully with 12 of those who have been uncured. Did I miss any? Is that really just enough? Yep. I have one empty space. How to. These are beds, right? Yeah. Now, I don't have one of the wood types I want. I need, whatchamacallums for white oak for the barns, because I want to make some barns. I need the wandering trader for that, because it's... I don't know how much longer I have until I can get the... How much longer do I have until I can get them from the chest? White oak is 401, so I still have 145 days. But the hope is that before we reach this, the wandering trader gives me white oak saplings. So it's like he did sugarcane, which is why there's 3 sugarcane there. I got those from the wandering trader. There is something else I want to do. I'm trying to think if I want to put it by the... Oh, that's where the flint is. I'm gonna get more bricks. Over by the Colosseum. But at the same time, I was thinking of putting the barns by the Colosseum. And I don't think they would work with the barns. I mean, it wouldn't really work with that. Hey guys. Why did the cat just spawn over there? You all saw that, right? That cat just spawned. I don't have any fish on me. I don't think I have any fish at the... But why is there... There are no villagers here. No villagers. This wasn't even the site of a village. That's over here. Over here. I do want a road going around this place. Like coming out from here, going to maybe here, and then going out this way, coming over here, and connecting up to here. I don't want to do that right now. What I was thinking, I want to put some barns over here for animals. Maybe have them like right over here. Have a little farming district right up here in this corner. Let's turn this on, like right over here, maybe. I could put a few barns like here. I could also put a wall around this whole thing. I don't know if I want to do a wall. That would be quite a lot of work, and I ain't that great at building walls. Well, I ain't a builder in the first place, so. Which is why I'm keeping things simple over at spawn. The other thing I was thinking of was, because I mentioned it before when I was working on this, maybe doing something like a village or a town around it. The thought I was having was to have it semi-solar punk. Not fully, just semi. So like the houses have gardens on them, farms on the roofs. You know what, First let's retrieve my horse. Where did I leave it? Did I leave the horse here? I don't see it popping up on the map. I'm guessing no. Don't see my horse here. Or here. Here. He's a fast boy. What village would this be? Oh, that doesn't matter. What? We're just right over there. I was talking, I had the mic up. We're gonna have to wait. But so what I was saying while the mic was up, other than, well, look who is here, the wandering trader. Really? Oak saplings? But, back. Well, before I get into that, so, one thing about Wandering Trader, you do not need to kill the Wandering Trader for a new one to spawn. Which is a misconception I keep seeing people have. They have a despawn timer. And they have a spawn timer. The spawn timer is independent of whether or not there is a Wandering Trader. This is why when I was working on a project offline a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year, a Wandering Trader spawned on me while I had another Wandering Trader. And by that I mean the one was standing like right here. Would have been standing, like, say I'm here. Oh no, it was last year. It was during when I was doing a desert only world test. One of them was here. I had just come back from doing other stuff. And he had spawned as I was leaving the village, but I came back to the village a few hours later. And I came back to the village to grab some villagers. And I'm grabbing villagers. He's still here. And I'm about right here grabbing a villager. And boom, Wandering Trader, right there. Two of them. Just hanging out. Yeah, you don't have to kill a Wandering Trader to get a Wandering Trader to spawn. You don't have to wait for it to despawn, you don't have to kill it, they'll spawn, they'll come in. And I have double checked, there's nothing that would say, do not spawn if one exists, or wait until. No, it's not reliant on that at all. But anyway, the thing I was saying when I had my mic up was one of the tasks, one of the goals I set in the quest book, or the goals books, is, if I remember correctly, and did actually set it and not just decide not to, I'm pretty sure I did, is to breed a horse with 14 plus speed. Now, if you saw what I was looking at, or when I was looking at my horse, he's got 13 plus already, which is pretty high. So if I can find another 13 plus horse, I'll actually be pretty close. The trick is trying to get them to breed with the color and pattern I want. You didn't know horses can breed with a different color or pattern than the parents. There is a chance of that. So you can have two white horses, breed them, and get a brown horse, or a black horse. You can have two horses without... Oh, I already started tearing this place apart. You can have two horses without a pattern breed and get speckles. Well, I call them speckles because that's what they are. It's just called spotted, I believe. Like in the game itself. I love me a speckle. But yeah, that is one of the tasks. But hold on, I have to cough again. But that doesn't mean I have to do it in that time. If I do it before, it's fine as well. Like, I think one of the tasks is to build barns. I can't remember if I actually said that or not. And if I build barns and then find out, yeah, that is one of the tasks I set, I know I thought about it. But if it does turn out to be one of the... And I know I thought about it, and I know I thought about not doing it, nixing that. If I didn't nix it and it is in the quest book, then see, you can see. And that's why I want to tear this place apart. But, yeah, and if I find out that I did actually have that as a quest, it's fine, because hey, I've got it done already. But I won't be able to claim the reward until I hit the next day milestone. I have to, I have to actually reach the day it's on the row for in order to be able to claim a reward. The rewards. I did not mean to strip that. We also think about tearing apart villages, which I did on another Super Flat World. Yeah, I'll find one I was doing before I started this one. Gives you a lot of materials. So much wood and cobblestone, mossy cobblestone. Yeah, oh well. And this is to get rid of path blocks. Sorry, let's get a drink of water. No, we're not gonna make our own stuff here. It's just to get rid of the path blocks, that's all. Okay? We got jump height 1.47, speed 13.31, parts 11. He's a good boy. He's also part of the reason I want to do barns now. So I can get him a place to stay and stalls. Well, actually, it would be stables, I guess. Stables for the horses. Each one gets their own stall. I was getting rid of the path blocks on my other super flat, my offline original one. I took 3 villages before I remembered I could just do this. I was putting down dirt blocks on top and break. Well, no, it wasn't 3. It was just half of a village. Okay, it was 3 villages. Before I remember I could do this, so I was just putting down dirt blocks and breaking them. But in all fairness, I was also super tired when I was working on that. It ain't as if I do this often. And I ain't a professional either. Not like one of those who's like, how do I get rid of all this puzzle? How do I get rid of all this nylium? Or not nylium. Mycelium. Oh, I need to dig it all out and replace it. I need to make a border around. No, just dirt path. Oh. You've been a professional for 10+ years. I haven't even been playing Minecraft for 5 yet. You should know that. Just path block it and then take a hoe to it and till it. Like, his jump height is good. Amazing, actually. I believe this is where I got that guy. His speed is horrible. And if I were to breed him with the other guy, it would just be a blend of the two. So it would end up being better than this guy, but worse than the other one. Although they do sometimes come out worse than their parents too. That happens. Sometimes. You're free, you can walk around. You don't have to stay right here. Wanna go hang out with your brother? He's over there. Just curious, can you re-dye? No, okay. In real life you can before it's light or fired, you just have to wash it off. I can't remember if you have to dye it when it's... You have to dye it when... making it, I think. No. You make the... Yeah. In real life you can just wash it off. Which I know from experience. I took pottery ceramics in high school, and when I was in my second year of it, senior year, we had a project, and hold on. And, there were low fire glazes, there were high fire glazes, and then there were the very expensive low fire glazes. There were 3 of them. One was blue, one was red, and I don't remember what the other one. I never used the other one. We had a project, and we were supposed to be making teapots, but I accidentally made mine too thick, so it ended up being a bowl. And I got permission. You had to get permission to use the expensive glazes, which was very hard to do for anyone not in second or third year. Well, I got permission to use the expensive red and blue. The red had actual gold in it, which is why it was so expensive. I think the blue did too. And so if you don't know, it's chemical reactions, which is what determines the color, which is why they're not always the same color. For example, why white terracotta is pink, that's because that's the actual color of white terracotta glaze before it's fired. Chemical reactions turn it into the other colors. So I had that project, and it was the bowl. I decorated it, and I was using the blue and the red on it. It's a big bowl, so there was a decent amount of glaze involved. I come in one day, my class was one of the last ones. Actually, hold on, I have it right here. So yeah, my class was 5th period out of, 7. And I come in, and it wasn't where I put it. Because one of the first year students saw it, decided it was his, and just painted over all of it. Not painted, glazed over. But, yeah, the teacher was like, when he saw it, what are you doing? That kid got in so much trouble. And yeah, from that point on, the second and third year kids were allowed to keep their projects in the back room, in the storage room, especially in the glazing stage, in order to keep the first years from taking them. Now, I was allowed to redo the glazes, with the original ones. It didn't come out perfect. Partially because, you know, it was the fumes from others the fumes from the other projects in the kiln will also affect the firing process for the glazes. So it can affect them a little, and it bubbled up a bit. Still came out pretty nice. Not like perfect, but pretty nice. I like it. Yeah, that kid got into so much trouble. He took a project that wasn't his and just glazed over the whole thing. So I actually had to wash the whole thing. I'll take a sponge to it. And when I say he glazed over, I mean he glazed over mine. So there was my glaze and then his, and I washed it all off because I had to wash off mine in order to make sure it wasn't affected by what he did. Which is actually what the teacher told me to do. He was like, don't just wipe off his, make sure you clean yours off too. Because if there's any of his left, it will mess with yours. The color and stuff when it fires. Yeah, I've got the pot, or the bowl. I actually saw the teapot somewhere, I think. Accidentally made it a little bit squish, but it was fine. That's also why I think it's a cyan terracotta. Doesn't look cyan. What I was saying earlier about the chemical reactions determining when it fires, determining the color once it's done. If I remember correctly, that is the actual color of cyan glaze. But then once it undergoes chemical reactions, when it heats up, it turns a different color, just like the white. That teacher also had, I think it was chartreuse, was the color. He'd had the jug for years, and it was still like 3/4 full, because it was ugly in the pre-firing color, but it was also super, super ugly when it came out, so nobody wanted to use it. Oh, right, it was also visible from there, not just... Hold on, I have to call. Yeah, it was visible. It was visible from there as well. Naturally spawning firefly bush in a super flat. This is the overworld preset. And the little ponds that spawn in some villages, like that little thing, those 5 blocks, is enough that I can trigger those to, which I did not know until this super flat. Never happened on my other one. At least not in any of the like 2 dozen, 3 dozen villages I was in. I think it was about 2 dozen villages. Didn't see any firefly bushes. Start this one, which is why I had firefly bushes as one of the rewards in the thing. I knew Wandering Trader could them, but I wanted to guarantee, which is why I've got so much stuff in there. It guarantees I get them. Yeah, while this is a super flat world, it isn't a typical one. It is modded, and two, it does allow me to get stuff that I can't normally get. I just realized firefly particles. That shouldn't be dark enough. Oh, it's because it doesn't have sky access. You know what? I was struggling to remember which village had the lava out. Did not mean to strip that. I might just rename the waystone to lava. Or something like that. Did not mean to do that. If you're wondering why there's a crafting table by the lava, which is probably, if you are, you probably didn't see previous episode. I was using the lava to craft the iron farms, which require buckets of lava. Did not mean to leave a gap like that. Oh, it's right here. It has a bee inside, and there's another one flying around here. Okay, so you only have 2 bees. What about you? No bees. Oh, I need a fence post for this guy. So I think I'm going to... I'm just about out of water. I'm gonna go refill my water real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm there. I was actually back a few minutes early, but it's the only thing I did that time was refill my water. I think I should get more bricks. I'm actually thinking of making a stone cutters, or well, a masonry place to Why you paused? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I was thinking of making a masonry wall building, just so I could have bricks. Lots and lots of bricks. Where should I stick it? Hmm. Oh, you know what? Stop doing all of them. Okay. First, let's empty this out. Wait. Yeah. Dye goes in here. Red sand. Why did I buy Podzol? Oh my goodness. There was no reason for me to buy Podzol. I have spruce trees. He gave me spruce trees on, what was it, day 6? I did not need to buy those. Yeah, I think I do want to build a mason hall after I empty out my inventory, just so I can get a bunch of bricks. First, let's empty my inventory, or my backpack. And stairs. Spruce. Wrong direction. Put terracotta here for now. Glass. Do I have glass in one of... No? Okay, so I'll stick it up here for now. That's just regular dirt. Flowers go here. Dirt goes over here. But you know what? I should. I'm getting low on, yeah. Not as bad as my offline world. I'm going through so much. You know this way. Yeah, my health and world, I'm going through an absolute ton of stuff with that project I'm working on. It is rather intensive. I am at, I think, 1.7, 1.8 blocks mined. It might be higher. I know it's at least 1.5 for just the stone and slate together. Actually, you know what? I should grab one. Wait, why did I? No, you. Okay. For a masonry hall, where should I stick it? If I do it small, I could stick it right here. But I could do, I want 16 of them, one for each terracotta. Hold on. Or 32. Up to 32. Maybe I should start, maybe I should just get the masons started and then figure out where to stick them later. Because if I... Yeah. Because it can have any color terracotta and any color glazed terracotta. Yeah, at this level, expert level. I don't know how many exactly it would take to get all of those. But at the same time, I kind of want... I just do 32. Which means I would need a building a little bit smaller than that one, maybe. That holds 40, and it has room to be expanded. I could maybe do similar to that one. Maybe. Hmm. Well, also this one has a lot of extra space. It has the third. Because it has 3 between, rather than just 1. It does have extra space. I kind of could just, like, remove all of this stuff here. Like, move this whole section and put the building here. I don't know if I want to do that. This stuff should probably get put away. Oh, I have a name tag in here. Hmm. These are the moon boots, if you didn't catch that. Oh, would they let me? Here are the stats on them. Yeah, there's gravity. I don't really care about aesthetics, but I do want to be easy to path between them. Maybe I would need to remove the stuff over here. Use farmer blocks. That's what I was looking for, to see what the restrictions are. I can use farmer blocks. Rather than having to come up here and harvest everything, I can just have it set to auto do. That would kind of make this irrelevant for everything except for these. Well, I guess this other stuff as well. Since the farmer blocks would just collect them in their barrels here. I'm trying to decide. Also, I don't actually need every single color of terracotta. I just need bricks. A ton of bricks. I keep doing that. And the reason I need a ton of bricks is brick houses. I think that's the only way for me to get them. Yeah. I mean, I can't get them from Plainsville's armor houses. Bricks, not brick. This is bricks. Bricks being, you know, the thing you craft them into. I want to build the houses for. I'm gonna build over by the Colosseum with those. I need to decide. Maybe I'll just stick it behind there. Back here. Oh right, I never finished this. Putting this up. By that I mean locking this off. Doing that wasn't a requirement for anything. Locking it off. Just setting it up was. What should I make the Mason Hall out of? Thinking, should I do it similar to this? But if I did, should I replace the spruce in it with something else, like maybe deep slate? I need more deep slate. I don't want to go back underground. I'm trying to get the wandering trader to spawn again, which is why I'm hanging out up here. Maybe I should go back underground for a little bit. But hello there. Charlie. That was unexpected. Oh no. Charlie was the mason. Wait, I already had a copy number 19? You are chipped. Damage. Right, who had chipped? You. Not over here. Ignore the slime. I thought I put a torch in there. Did I not? Go away. Where is he? Is there another amethyst? Or another geode? Oh, I should be. tough just goes on forever. And this... That's right. There's a reason I wasn't really collecting deep plate yet. I forgot how slow it is. Goblin Trader pickaxes with efficiency 5 in case you let you insta-mine it. I kinda forgot about that. Ooh, diamonds. Okay, so I have already gotten those before. By the way, this is the overworld preset, but I did modify it to have deep slate level, which is why it has deep slate levels. Nothing generates in the deep slate levels, except for infinite blobs of tough. I think that might be a bug. Yeah, it just goes on forever. And it does generate ore blobs. You saw the redstone and diamond. Oh, copper. That way I keep accidentally placing them. Yeah, I see the trader up there. He has no business being right there right now. I want to get 1,000 deep slate before I stop. Just checking to see if he was still there, or if he had despawned and I was just too low for him to be in on the map. Okay, so a few more layers. And we did it. Let's go grab this guy. Wherever he is. Oh no, this was the wrong one, wasn't it? No. Is he up there? I'll get back up. No, he's just up here. Hello, Ling. No shirts or trim. I'll keep you anyway. Oh, actually, hold on. from despawning, and now we're back to spawn. I'm just gonna stick it back here probably. Thinking maybe have the entrance. Have the entrance, yeah, right back in there. Oh, I didn't grab cobblestone. I wanted to do a cobblestone base. This is probably more than big enough. Cobblestone, here we go. I won't need that much. Okay. Is there anything else in my inventory with these from? I don't think so. I'm doing 32 masons. Excuse me. Hmm. That's not neat. You know what? If I do it windowless, like this. And I could do one every other. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. So I wouldn't need it that wide. Could do it this wide. Maybe I did it 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11. Wait, no. 9, 2, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. It'd be 27 all the way. I don't want to do 6. I would add 2 more per side. Maybe if I didn't start in the corners, I could do 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Or I could even start here. 1, 2. No, so that's back down. I'll just start here. It's the same thing as starting here. Four sides would be ready for 44. Then count them for the entrance there. Take off 3, that's 41, so I still have another 9 I can get rid of. Oh, you know, yeah, that's an idea. Have the center be free on each side. Do a full 7x7. Build on so it's a square. Make it a square. If I make it a square, then I mean everything else is a rectangle. Well, square is a rectangle, but I mean like not a square rectangle. So it would be weird to build it as a square. No, storage is rectangle, but that's storage. That's rectangle. Or a square. Storage and that are squares. I don't know. I'm gonna be ending the stream after this sleep. So like I do wanna go the next 20 minutes, but I need to do some stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're watching this as a stream on Twitch, you can catch the VOD for the whole series on my YouTube. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, you can catch me stream and live on Twitch. My current schedule is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, depending on how I'm feeling. And this cough. Anyway, the link is in the profile on both platforms. The name is the Draconic Map. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.